Hey you guys, so welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be showing you how I achieve the box braids. That's what you call it. I don't know the name of the style. They're just box braids and they're cut about shoulder length, so I'm just going to be demonstrating that for you guys. This is basically how I section the hair off, and I just kind of do U-part, half moon, crescent type shapes, you know, because I don't want it to fall so perfect and precise. I want it to kind of be a little flowy and have some body and movement to it. So yeah, I'm just parting. Using some Shine and Jam to kind of slick it all down so it's nice to the scalp. This is how I do my sections. I like to pre-section so it's just faster. I already have the hair out of the way and I can just grab it and braid. And I only had about 7 clips, so I just do about 7 at a time until I feel comfortable with how many parts I have. What it's looking like after I've done about 7 parts, 3 in the back, 4 above that, and yeah, I'm ready to start braiding. Let's proceed. So I just take one out of the clip and get it all going how I want. Put a little gel on it so that it holds and stays inside the braid, and then I just proceed to braid when I'm comfortable with how it's looking. Just stretch the hair a little bit, grabbing both ends and pulling so it looks a little like that. Although I'm gonna cut them, I don't know why I stretched it. I just wanted it to be a little longer and thicker at the bottom. Although I'll be adding hair, feeding it through. And here I just split the hair into 3 little sections. I don't break it apart, I just split it. And as I proceed to braid, her natural hair gets split in 2. Kind of like in the same orientation as the fake hair. And it just makes it tighter. It grips it a little bit better for me. And then I just proceed to braid. And I do this along the whole entire head. sun was setting. It looks so beautiful. But I'm just proceeding to braid, and I'm feeding the hair in on the right side. The 2 braids closest to the right, I put the hair in between those, not across both edges of the 2 braids. If you put it across both ends, then it'll leave like this weird little hump. But if you do it to the 2 on the 2 closest to the edge, then it'll fold in seamlessly. Proceed on over to the next section, and it's so easy for me this way because I don't have to stop and section when they're already like sectioned, you know, so it just eliminates a lot of time for me. And this is how I do literally all of my braids. Like, I'll pre-section before I start even one strand. Like, that's just my gown. That's me, girl. Say hey, girl. Hey, y'all. But anyways, just braiding. That's my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Giveaway coming soon. Stay tuned to the end. But here, once again, I feed it onto the 2 closest to the end. It doesn't matter which side. The right is just what's comfortable for me. You just stick it in between those 2 fingers that are holding those 2 strands of hair, and you proceed to braid. Same pattern. Very seamless. And I just add hair to make the bottom of the braid a little bit thicker, because towards the end, because I did stretch it because it was only half of the pack, you know, I cut the pack in half, and so because the ends were stretched to make it long enough, it does get a little thinner, and we want that same uniform look at the end of all the braids. So I just feed a little bit of hair in here and there wherever I feel the need to, and just going on to the next section. It's so swift and easy. Coming up right here, you can see exactly what I say when I say I split the hair in 2 and I adjust it to the other 2 strands of the fake hair. Just like that. Perfect view. And the sun was setting. Isn't it so beautiful? That was amazing. And then here I just continue to braid on and on and on. Tucking in those ends. Making sure everything is nice in the thickness that I wanted and all consistent. So I just feed that hair in, taking another strand and feeding it into the right 2 on the very right side. Look at those half moons, so beautiful, so pretty. Neat braids. flipping that hair again, getting ready to split it into 2 sections so it lines up along the 2 strands of individual fake hair, and I continue braiding. And I like to smooth my hair down so that the parts are nice and crisp and lay flat and just silky into the hair. Keep adding strands in to the 2 on the left or the right, whatever side you want it to be on. It's a little sped up because I don't actually braid this fast. I'm a pro, but not that pro. I'm just joking, guys. Okay, yep, that back side is complete. Those 7 are done, so I'm gonna transition to the side and do another 7. And here's the part about the giveaway that I was talking about. If you can guess exactly how many individuals I put in her head, then I will send you a free jar of edge control, and that edge control is Elite Edge Tamer. That's going to be down in the description box below, and towards the end of the video I will give you a little bit more details about that. So yeah, keep watching and be sure to count. A hint that there are 7 in the back, 7 on the left, and 7 on the right, but there's a little bit, maybe more or less, give or take, individuals in the middle. So that's your chance. You have to figure that out. Leave a comment down below and follow me on Instagram and with your number that you think that it is, and then you'll be entered into the giveaway. Whoever is close or spot on will be the winner, and I'll personally send you a bottle of Elite Edge Tamer, which is really good edge control. Here we get to the last 2 in the top 2 sections, and this is where you have to figure out how many braids there are, but I'm not going to tell you. You just have to guess and figure it out. But I'm going to be showing you the difference between Shine and Jam Edge Control, which I love, and the Elite Edge Tamer. And so with the Shine and Jam, it has less of a hold to me and more of like a tackiness for gripping when it comes to braiding. It gives me that security to where it just makes the hair like kind of all form together, you know, but it doesn't hold as well as the Edge Tamer. For the edges, I like something that holds really well so that the edges are laid. But yeah, you see here, I gotta keep twisting it and molding it so that it gets to the desired look I like. I like for it to just stay sticking straight up. That's my Instagram. Follow me, get ready to enter in the giveaway. But anyway, so here I am just splitting the hair down the middle on one half of the hair. Just one side, I split the hair down the middle to make 2 equal parts. And that will make 3 equal parts. And I will attach the skinny 2 to the two sections of the hair that I break apart, if that makes sense. And I like to keep the middle strand free of any natural hair, because if I have to lend any of that thicker strand to the smaller strands, I don't have to deal with the confusion of having natural hair involved in all 3 strands of fake hair. And then it's like a lot of confusion, and it's just messy, and it's all over the place. So I just like to kind of keep it minimum to the 2 strands that are the skinniest, but the 2 strands that have the natural hair within them. Period. I just keep braiding. And then I burn it at the end, so I'm not braiding all the way down to the end. But right here, I'm going to be using the Elite Edge Tamer, and I want to show you the difference in hold. And granted, you know, one isn't really an edge control, but people do use it for their edges, and that's what I am using to braid. But I want to show you the Edge Tamer because it gives you a little bit more control, you know, and it's pretty lightweight, so a little goes a long way. So here I am just molding it down, laying them baby hairs, and I already get some baby hairs so laid. But it's just so thick. It's a nice thick consistency. Isn't too runny, isn't sticky either. Like, it isn't tacky. It isn't something that you aren't gonna want to feel. Like, it just feels like a normal edge control, and it has a lot of hold. It doesn't leave it white. It isn't pasty. It's just a normal light edge control, but it has a lot of hold. Like, if you can tell right now, it's not taking me as much force as it did the first section to have to get it laid, you know? I just twist that and it stays. And I even use a little bit for the ends, just so that they're easier to tuck and hide underneath the braid. So her ends aren't sticking out, but she does have medium coarse hair. It just stays there. Like, that's extreme hold to me. So if you guys want to purchase this, I will have the link down below to their website. They are having a Valentine's Day sale, so I will put that in the description box along with the code, and I will also be doing a giveaway. So if you can follow me on Instagram and guess how many individual braids that I have in her head and get the correct number right, then I will send you your own free tube of Elite Edge Tamer. So yeah. And then can we all just take a second to admire, like, this little star in the crown area that is to die for? I did that on purpose, by the way. No, I didn't. It just came out like that. But anyway, I have to kind of like pull that apart because it's so stuck together, you know. This is some really good edge tamer. And I just stick my fingers through. My finger actually goes through the middle of that strand that I stuck together. And one side, her hair goes to one half, and then the other half goes to another half hair. If that makes sense. I think I explained it pretty well previously, so I hope you guys got it. Yeah. Braiding and tucking her natural hair around, and braiding and tucking. And when I need to feed hair, I will, like I did just there. Yeah, and so Here is the finished product, and this is after I dipped it, put the beads on it. I burned it a little bit at the ends and then put rubber bands just to seal it. So guys, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe if you liked the video, and don't forget to enter into the giveaway. See you soon.